I'm Aveline and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we're building on a 30 by 20 in Willow Creek. This house is for two parents, a teen, a kid, and also a toddler, and I believe also a cat. Although it also has room for a dog if you want to, because the household is not full, so you can have both pets in there, but I remember putting in a litter box in at least two of the bathrooms, so yeah, it's got room for a cat this time. It's not often that I actually remember to make room for cats, or it's not often that I feel like I got enough space in the bathroom to put in the litter box, but today I made an exception, so this family has a cat. So the house overall has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. I believe there's laundry in at least one of the bathrooms. I know there's laundry in one of the bathrooms, so if you want to play with laundry, you can definitely do that in this house, and if you don't want to, you can just remember to take out the laundry machines and also the hampers. So I believe I only put hampers in the bathrooms and not the bedrooms because I couldn't fit them in or something. I don't fully know what my train of thought was there, but I hope it still works. I hope you can still play with laundry properly, even though they don't have hampers in their bedrooms, but we'll see. So yeah, and other than that, we got a kitchen slash dining area. We also have a living room, also an office, and there's also a den, so it's kind of like a chill lounge room where they can sit and talk together. I think there's a chess table in there too, and they can sit there and read as well. So yeah, it's quite a big house for a 30 by 20, but I was really just feeling like building a suburban house. I didn't really want to get started on a contemporary house, even though I'm missing a lot of those for my save file, or maybe mid-century modern. Wasn't really feeling like building one of those either. I just wanted to build a suburban house. So this is not for like a real like traditional kind of suburban house, you get what I mean, hopefully. So this is not for the save file, it's just building for fun and chill. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully that is okay still. We will get back to the save file, so don't worry. Also, by the way, a question that I often get regarding the save file is if it's gonna be available for all of you guys, and yes, I am actually doing the save file for you. Like, it's not so much for me, it's mostly for you guys. So yes, it will be available for download, and I'll probably put it on Tumblr and also in all my descriptions of my videos and stuff, and hopefully I'll have time to update it once we get new packs and worlds and stuff, but we will see, because I don't know, I just feel like I have a feeling that a lot of the newer worlds are going to be a little bit bigger, which means that there's going to be so much stuff to do, like so many things to build. So we'll see, but I'm gonna do my best. So I actually have something super exciting to share with you guys, because I posted this on Twitter yesterday, but I know that a lot of you guys actually don't follow me on Twitter. But by the way, if you want to follow me on Twitter, there's a link to my account in the description down below. I think my username is still Aveline Sims, so you can also just look me up over there. I do tend to hang out on Twitter quite a lot, so if you want to tweet something at me or something, I will most likely see it. Or at least I feel like I hang out on Twitter quite a lot. Like, I feel like I'm quite active on there. Definitely not as active as some other people, but for me personally, I feel like I spend a lot of time on Twitter. Anyways, enough talk about Twitter. So yesterday, I could finally announce to you guys, or not announce, but like tell you guys that I am going to EA Play here in June, and I'm so excited. I am so thankful as well. It's actually quite funny, because I just did the Q&A video and someone asked me what my my dream vacation destinations were, and I said LA because it is. I also said Japan because it's also one of my dream destinations, and also South Korea. But LA, I am going to LA now, so I can cross that off my list. But yeah, I'm just so excited and grateful for that opportunity as well. But I thought I would share it with you guys, because this means that I will be going, so I'm going to vlog the whole trip on my phone. Hopefully it'll turn out okay, we'll see. I have never done that before, but I'm really hoping that it'll work. And there'll probably be some other stuff going on as well, but honestly, I know nothing so far, and yeah, I don't know. I'm so excited, and I actually found out that I don't have to travel alone the whole way. So I'm flying from where I live to Heathrow, and then we're gonna fly directly from Heathrow Heathrow to LA, and it's gonna take like 11 hours. But I found out that I'm actually gonna fly with some of the other game changers apparently, or at least just one other game changer as far as I know, but I can imagine others also taking that plane, so that's gonna be super exciting as well. I'm so happy that I don't have to spend 11 hours on a plane on my own, because I don't mind flying alone, but I've never flown that far on my own, and 11 hours on a plane is just a long time, so I'm very happy that it turns out I don't have to fly that whole entire trip just by myself. So yeah, that's gonna be super exciting as well. I am so excited for the whole thing, as you can probably tell because I've said it like 10 times already, but I just really wanted to share that with you guys because I'm so happy about it. So yeah, hopefully that is okay. But anyways, back to the house. So the house itself, I actually wanted to make it a little bit more colorful, but the colors that I tried out just wasn't working in any way, so I actually stuck to just white. And also the brick that is from Get Famous I used in gray, which is, I think that's the palest color swatch we have for that brick. It's one of my favorite bricks. I use it so much, like I use it very often. That one and also the Vampires one are definitely my favorite bricks. So yeah, but other than that, we're using like wood panel siding that is from both cats and dogs, because that wood panel siding is vertical, and then I'm also using the one from Spa Day that's horizontal. So I kind of like how that, I don't know, I just like how that goes together in some weird way. I can't really explain why, but I just do. So also the Spa Day one comes in so many different swatches. It's definitely one of my favorite wood panel sidings in the game, if not my favorite one. I use it quite a lot, so yeah. Anyways, I actually like the floor plan in this house. It did take me a little bit of time to figure it out, just because I was being dumb or something, but I actually like the floor plan. It's a little bit different, but I feel like it works. Plus it's not completely closed off because I'm using a lot of archways, as you can see right now, which kind of opens up the rooms a little bit, so they're not, yeah, completely closed off, you know what I mean? So I'm using an archway to both the living room but also the kitchen and also through the hallways. And then I decided to use a closed door, so not an archway, to the den, which has to have like it has to be a little bit more quiet because it's like a chill room where they can sit and talk and they don't necessarily have to listen to the whole house. And then also to the office, because that makes sense as well. It's sort of the same situation. You want it to be a little bit more quiet in the office when you're at home working or something like that. So my initial plan after doing the exterior and the front of the build, the landscaping at the front of the build, was definitely to add a lot of color to the interior, but I ended up using the same flooring as I'm using on the patio and also the back porch. And I don't know, I just really wanted to, because the flooring is so dark, I felt like I had to brighten up the place a little bit through the furniture and also the walls. So we're actually not using a lot of color this time, but it's fun to do something else now and then. We are adding some color through both rugs and also paintings, so there is that. There will be like pops of color here and there, also through plants, so flowers especially. So yeah, but not a whole lot of like colorful furniture in this house. But like I said, I just like to do different things now and then, so hopefully you guys get that, and hopefully you like this interior. Anyways, we're definitely using a lot of white, like a lot of white furniture. I felt like whenever I tried to put in some black furniture, it just looked way too dark. Like the whole room was just kind of like dark, you know what I mean? So it's okay here in the kitchen with the dining chairs that are black and white, because a lot of the other furniture and also the counters and stuff in here is white. But if I was in the living room, for example, if I wanted to use a black couch, it would have just been it would have dragged like the whole mood of the room down. Like it would just be way too dark for my liking, so I ended up just going for generally just a lot of white throughout this house. So yeah. I think we're also going for kind of like a modern slash contemporary kind of vibe. So I think some of the couches that I'm using in in the den are definitely more on the contemporary side, but the ones that I'm using in the living room and also the dining chairs here are definitely more on the modern side. So we're kind of going for a mix of the two a little bit, at least when it comes to a lot of the more like a lot of the bigger furniture. So, well, maybe not the dining table here, but at least the chairs. I know the kitchen as well is from Jungle Adventure, but I feel like when they're white, it's fine. Like they fit the house basically. Plus, I didn't want to go for the super traditional ones that are from, where are they from? Base Game, or the cool kitchen ones, or whatever else we got. The perfect patio. Actually, the perfect patio ones would have fit in perfectly well, but whatever. I like the ones from Jungle Adventure. I use them so much, and I really like the white swatch of them as well because they have some nice texture on them as well. So I use them quite a lot. But anyways, in here we got the living room, and I actually end up swapping out the rug here from City Living with one of the rugs that came with Get Famous. I use those quite a lot, but I just really like them. So I'm not gonna go for the yellow and blue combo this time. I'm actually gonna go for one of the other color combos. So it's like, I think it's like dark blue and then turquoise, sort of. And then it's also got this kind of like red color with a pink touch to it. So it's an interesting color combination, but I really like it. I've used it a couple of times before, but I definitely tend to stick to the color combination or the rug with the blue-yellow color combination because it's one of my favorite color combinations. Can we say color combination one more time? Anyways, so I do end up swapping it out, or I change the swatch of the rug in just a little bit, and also the swatch of the paintings here on the wall, so they kind of match the rug as well. And yeah, that's how we're gonna add some color to the interior in this house. I also forgot to say, but in the kitchen, I didn't go for a yellow rug, but I went with yellow flowers. There's also a yellow lamp in there, and there's some other stuff in there that's also yellow. So that's kind of the pop of color we're going for in the kitchen. You just couldn't see it very well probably, but you can see it in the interior shots hopefully. And no color in the bathrooms, sorry about that, but they're pretty black and white actually. So this is not my favorite bathroom either. I think the next one we're doing, the one with the laundry machines in them, is definitely my favorite bathroom in this house. I just really like how that turned out, and it's a little bit different from what I usually do as well, because I tend to just kind of rush through the bathrooms just a little bit, but I was trying with this one. I was really trying, so hopefully you guys will like that once we get to it. In here we got the den, I think, or no, that was still the living room, so never mind. In here though we got the office, and it's a very small office. They have pretty much just a desk here, which is new. It came with a free update that we got just recently, so it's base game and I freaking love it. I think it's a perfect desk. And then we're also gonna add this little seating area over here. I also added 3 bookcases that are from Parenthood. So it's just like this little room where they can sit and read and work on whatever else the family's working on. I think I kind of imagine one of the parents to work in business for whatever reason, but I'm not entirely sure about that one, so I don't know. I'm not going to use this for the save file, so I didn't really put too much thought into the background story for the family, although I know that some of you guys really like the background stories that I come up with, but sometimes I just want to, I don't know, sometimes I just want to decorate something and I don't think about it too much, you know what I mean? So this was one of those times. And in here we're going for just a pop of red here and there. So was definitely inspired by the coffee table, or whatever you could call that, the couch side table, there we go. Definitely inspired by the side table. So I added a painting in there from Get Famous that also had some red on it, and also the lamp that I believe is also from, is it from Seasons or Get Famous? I don't fully remember, but that also came in a red swatch. So that's the color we went for in there. And this is the bathroom that I really like, by the way. So it's nothing special, obviously, because it's made by me and it's a bathroom. So there you go. Nothing special about this bathroom whatsoever, but I feel like it's a little bit different from what I personally do, like usually, so I like it a little bit, and yeah, hopefully you guys will like it too. I added some cabinets above the laundry machines and also some shelves. I hope the laundry machines are still working. I didn't actually play test them, but sometimes when you place shelves or shelf units above laundry machines, they don't work for whatever reason, so you may have to playtest that once you, or if you choose to download the house, just to make sure that the machines work. But hopefully they will. And in here we got the den. So this is right next to the front door and right across the hall from the living room, as you can see right here. And it's just a little room where they can sit and talk and chill and read some books and stuff. The bookcase here on the left side, which is from City Living, doesn't actually work. But if you click it and you click on read something or whatever else you click on, your sim will go to the other bookcase on the other wall, the one that's from base game that we also got in the new update. So it shouldn't, it shouldn't cause any issues with gameplay or anything. They just can't get to that bookcase, but they can get to a lot of other bookcases in this house. So I like how that works. So they'll basically just go to the bookcase that's closest to them, I think, or closest to the one that you clicked on if it doesn't work. Hopefully that makes sense. And then I also put a chess table in here so they can practice their logic or chat while they're playing chess or something else. And yeah, the pop-up color we're going for in here, if it's not obvious to you guys, is red and orange and a little bit of yellow as well. So I decided to go for this painting, I believe is from Dino, I think. And then also the rug here, which is also from Get Famous. So as you can probably tell, I really like those rugs. I use them quite a lot. And then here in a second, yeah, those ones. Those paintings are from the new update as well, and they're kind of like, you can slice them down and put them on bookcases and stuff, but you have to raise them up with the 9 key, by the way, so just be aware of that. But I think they're so cute because they're kind of like standing on a surface and leaning against the wall, and I really like that. So I've used them quite a lot throughout this build. Hopefully that's okay though, but they came with a base game update as well, so along with both the bookcase that I showed you guys before and also the desk. And I believe I'm also using the new laptop that also came with that update. So just be aware of that. I think I may put it in the teens room. That laptop is amazing because it changes colors, like the keyboard changes colors, and I just love that. It's like my own keyboard, and I don't know, I love seeing that in the game. So super excited about that laptop. I think I've talked about that before in another video as well, but yeah, I really like it. So we've been getting quite a lot of new people recently, and I've been getting questions about the red shelf again, so I thought I would just explain to you guys what it is. But basically it's just a CC shelf that makes it easier to place clutter. I don't leave it in my builds before I upload my builds to the gallery either, so it doesn't count as the house including CC, as long as you don't like put it in your builds, and because it has an invisible swatch, but I can't recommend using that swatch because you may forget where you put the shelf and it'll be impossible to find because obviously it's invisible. So yeah, I remember to take it out every time I've used it. I just delete it again basically. But if you want to download that shelf, it's linked in the description down below. It's right next to where it says Awesome Clutter Shelf, and I can definitely recommend it. I use it all the time. I just love it for cluttering. So if you like to clutter up your homes, definitely get that shelf. And also, by the way, I did make a clutter tutorial just recently where I actually show you guys and explain how to use the shelf. So if you're interested in that, it's up on my channel. It's just called How to Clutter because I am not very creative with video names. But yeah, you can definitely go check that out if you're interested or curious. And yeah. So we did the parents' bedroom. That was the first bedroom that I showed you guys, and it was very plain, not a lot of color in there, but I was just trying to make it very calm and yeah, not too busy in there. So there wasn't a whole lot of furniture in there either, but I like their room. I think it looked very classy. And then after that we did the toddler's bedroom, which was very small. I think the kids' bedroom is actually the same size as the toddler's bedroom, so there's not a whole lot of toys in there, but they should have everything they could possibly need. So I think I managed to put in both a toy box and also one of those doll houses and a plushie for the toddlers. So yeah, anyways, and here we got the teens bedroom, and again they also have everything they should need. I managed to put in both a dresser and also, or a wardrobe I should call it, because it's not really a dresser, it's an actual closet. And also a mirror. They have a bookcase in here as well so they can do their studying, and you saw those paintings that I was talking about before as well. They're huge if you don't size them down, but I really like them. They're so cute, and I sized them down and then I just raised them up a little bit so they're kind of like, it looks like they're leaning on the bed kind of headboard and then against the wall, and I really like how that looked, so I went for it. And they also have their own computer as well. Also that little pencil holder, that's also new from the base game update, by the way, in case you were curious. I am so happy we got a new pencil holder, to be honest. It's just one of those, it's one of those things that's been annoying me, like actually annoying me when I'm doing offices and therefore the parents or something, because the only pencil holder we had before we got that one through the update was this little cub. I'm actually using it on this table, I think, because we're working on the child's bedroom right now. So it's this little mug, and one of the pencils has this little teddy bear head on it, or like a bear's head on it, or whatever, and it just does not fit like a grown-up office. So it's been annoying me so much because I need the parents, especially if they're writers or something, everyone has a mug or like a pencil holder or something else on their desk if they're actually sitting there writing stuff. You know, you need to have easy access to your pencils. But why would a grown-up have this little mug with like a bear head pencil in it? You know what I mean? So I was so excited when I saw the pencil holder because it's been bugging me for ages. I've never talked about it, but honestly, like, believe me, it's been bugging me. So excited about that pencil holder. It's the small things in life, you know? Also, by the way, I don't mean that no grown-up can have pencils like that, because they're definitely cute and I would have a pencil like that myself, but I don't imagine every single parent that I make in The Sims to have a pencil like that in their cup holder, or a cup holder, in their pencil holder, whatever you want to call that. So just, yeah, I was really excited. But we're moving on to the backyard now. So of course they had to have a little grill area, because I always give my Sims grill areas, or at least my families. I just like the thought of them sitting together on the back porch or under a gazebo or something else and like grilling and eating together. I just think it's really nice. And I also tried to fit in a pool, but I just felt like it looked weird. Like wherever I put it in the backyard, it just looked out of place. So I ended up actually not going for a pool this time. And I know that a lot of you probably prefer pools in your builds, but I just couldn't make it work. It looked weird, so I had to cut it out. And instead I ended up putting in a bird bath. So at least the birds have a pool. And then I also put in a little bench under a tree. I put in the swing for whoever wants to use the swing. The parents can use it, the kids can use it, or the kid can use it, and I suppose the teen as well. And I also put in this little sandbox where I put a slide for the toddlers. So yeah, they should all have something to do here in the backyard, and it's just a very simple little backyard, not a whole lot going on, but yeah, I hope you guys like it. So I'll be doing a lot of pre-recording over the next, both here before my mom comes to visit, so during this week, and also after my mom goes home, I'll be doing a lot of pre-recording as well. I have to start early when I do speed builds because they take a long time to do. So just a little heads up, if you got any ideas or anything you want me to pre-record for you guys, definitely let me know in the comments section and I will do my best. There may not be a whole lot of builds for the save file because of that reason, because I just need to build stuff that I just fully enjoy building, you know what I mean? So I feel like I've said you know what I mean like 20 times during this voiceover, but you know what I mean. So anyways, but if you like this build, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye!
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool. But it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together, ooh. And one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful. And maybe I'll call you my sweetheart, and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know. He looked at her and then he smiled, picked up a pen and paper, started writing. Probably something about her eyes and how they're always shining, or something cliche like ooh. Baby, I only want you. It's true. And then he said, I wrote you a love song, and I tried to make it beautiful. It's a song about your sweet, sweetheart, and how nobody can steal me away. Yeah, I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know. As he sang, she started to dance, grabbed his arm and took his hand. Held her close under the moonlight as they kept on dancing. And now they're singing their love song, and they sing it kind of beautiful.